Can't drop the resin. All right. Hey. Yes. Right here. Perfect. Can I change this? Can I change it? I can't. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. Because Sister got to go. So, hey, Delicia. How you doing? Whew. How y'all doing? What's going on? What's going on? I got about 30 minutes, a little less than 30 minutes. before my session, and had some people asking me to do another live because they missed it. So here I am. Got ready just for you guys super early. I'm good. Love your name. Thank you. I want to know, do spirit attachments manifest only with pain, or can it manifest other ways? Yeah, may I ask that question for you a second? Hold on. Hello. Not much. What's up with you? I did not. I was sending it to you so we could talk about which one. Oh yeah. So yeah, jump on it. From to what? What was it at before? Okay, true. True. How many did you get? Oh, okay. Yeah, you might want to stack up on those. I mean, no, I'm gonna get it. That's why I told you to send me your the link so that I can just use your code instead. But love, I'm in a live real quick. Let me call you back, okay? All right. I'm sorry. That was my husband. Can't miss his calls. Okay, so question again was, I want to know, do spirit attachments manifest only with pain, or can it manifest in other ways? Sorry, Chica. So yes, it can affect you in any other way. It's not just pain. It can affect you emotionally, like making you have depressed feelings, or feeling like you're anxious all the time, anxiety, things like that. Give you negative thoughts of things to do. Some people say, or at least some of them I'll come across it, given some of my clients, like thoughts of suicide, stuff like that. They can affect you in any way, physically, emotionally, and sometimes mentally you think it's you and it ain't you. But yeah, they can manifest in any other way that you can be affected, or could be influenced. It's possible. I would like to know how I'll lead your heart. I would like to know who or what I was in my past life. So, again, I talked about this yesterday in a live. I don't do readings. So let me tell you a bit about what the difference between readings are. Readings are shorter. They're usually like, I don't know, I never necessarily had a past life reading. I do have a friend who does reading though, so I might have to hit her up. Um, readings are shorter than past life regressions. There's a past life reading, there's past life regression. Readings are shorter. Regressions tend to be longer because you're put in hypnosis and you go into quote unquote a trance, which allows you to experience your own past life, and you see for yourself what you were, what that life was about, experience it physically, sometimes emotionally, all of it. Readings, on the other hand, are usually done by like a psychic medium, somebody who has access, who can channel and dig into certain, records or realms, and they go and they retrieve the information for you, and they tell you this is what it is, this is who you were, and whatever questions, and answer whatever questions you have about that life. It's basically like they go and they experience it for you, then they tell you what it is. So readings are like that. Past life regressions are you go and you get the information for your damn self. You experience it, you feel it, you like on all levels, and you are the one who telling me in the session, this is what I'm experiencing, this is what I see, this is what I feel, this is, what I mean, like you experience all of that. So you're giving me the information in my sessions. In hypnosis, past life regression, you get it, you tell me. Past life readings, someone else goes and get it and they tell you. So yeah, that's the difference. Just got to make sure I make clear on that. Yeah. And past life readings tend to be a lot less expensive too, just in case you want to know. It's shorter, but they're less expensive too. If you want to call it expensive, say that they don't cost as much, should I say. But because, I don't consider my sessions to be expensive in all honesty, and actually it's going to go up sooner than you think. Thank you. I think no problem, my pleasure. Super grateful for you and the work you're doing. I planned before to do a subconscious regression with someone, but it didn't work out. What happened? Why didn't it work out? Why didn't it work out, Delicia? Yeah. Hey, Shane Candy Ray. I probably said that wrong. Hey, Queen. Greetings from Holland. Oh, hey. My question is it possible to get in contact with an attachment and you remove it yourself? I'm sure it's possible. I've had some people tell me that they didn't know it was possible, and so apparently they have the ability to do that themselves. I don't know how to. I wish I did. I don't know. I guess it would depend on, you would know yourself. I've tried. I ain't gonna lie, I say I haven't tried. I've tried, like, doing it myself, like going into hypnosis and trying to like feel the tap. Yeah, I ain't there yet. If it's possible, I ain't there yet. He didn't contact at the time. We had scheduled, and when I finally got a hold of him, he said something about him having a toothache or some work done and couldn't do it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I've like I was talking about in the live yesterday, I've had, let me correct myself. I've had, and I'm working on still, but I've had a habit of forcing things, like when stuff wasn't aligning and working out for me. Like I would plan it and make a plan, and something would get in the way, and it was like, okay, it wouldn't be possible because of a certain event, whatever. Excuse me, and it'd be like the last minute or something like that. And then I would try planning it again, and then something else would happen, and I'd be like, I'm gonna make this shit happen one way or another. Not realizing that my guys was trying to prevent me because that wasn't a good move. Like they saw ahead, they saw what I didn't see and couldn't see, and they was trying to help me out by putting obstacles in the way, and I didn't realize that. And so yeah, I'm recovering from that, I'm recovering because it is, like I said, it's a subconscious thing. I've realized with me that I've been doing for decades and haven't even realized it. So I'm recovering from that, but I'm doing a lot better. So I say all that to say, if it ain't flowing, just let it go. That's my new motto. If it don't flow, let it go. He did offer to schedule with me and offer me more time, but I didn't go further. I was offended by his poor customer service. Okay. Yeah. Happy Friday, everyone. Hey, Ashira. Happy Friday. I know y'all glad it's the weekend, huh? Y'all glad it's the weekend. Yeah. I also had that kind of thought too, that it just wasn't meant. Yeah, if it pops in your head, like, go with it. Because telling you, guides, ancestors, whatever you believe, God, they see shit that you don't see. And obstacles will be placed in the way to keep you and to try and warn you, like, hey. And sometimes, I used to think of it like that, like, you know what, I want this thing, so I'm gonna just figure out how to do it. But everything ain't like that. When you see things that are like, certain things just aren't aligning, and you sit back and you really just like kind of listen and ask. And that's what I've been doing when stuff like that happens lately. Sit back and I listen and close my eyes, take a few deep breaths. And I just started talking in spirit, and say, this is what I want to do. But if it's not aligned, I understand I won't do it. Make it clear to me that it's not aligned. If it's not in my highest and greatest interest, put blocks in the way, and I will not move forward. Like that's what I've been doing. And I'll close my eyes, take a deep breath, try and clear my mind, close my eyes, and I'll imagine myself doing that thing. Right? This is tapping into the intuition. Close my eyes and I try and imagine myself doing that thing that I want to do. And then I'll imagine myself not doing that same thing. And I will always get a stronger pull, or either a very positive feeling if like on one end or the other. So let's say if a spirit doesn't want me to do it and I imagine myself doing it, it will feel bad. It won't feel good. It won't feel good at all. It'll feel like there's resistance there. And then when I imagine myself not doing it and it feels like clear space, like, yeah, like that's a yes, like great energy, like clear, like it resonates. I can't even explain it, but that's how I've been making decisions before. And now that's what I'm using to continue to make decisions with things where I want to do things and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to or not because there's blocks. And I don't know if it's just a block because it's like Mercury retrograde stuff, or if it's just a block because my guides are telling me, sit your ass down, you ain't supposed to be doing this. So I go with that and I try to feel for and speak with them and, get that guidance. And I'm telling you, every time I would get one way or another, I will always get an answer. And I go with, I don't care how bad I want to do it. I'd be like, damn. Oh, well. And, I take heart and I take, what's the word I'm looking for? Like I honor the fact that I'm being protected and I'm grateful for it. And I'll say, okay, well, I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to sweat it because I know I'm being protected for something. And that makes me feel good. That makes me feel better about making the decision, whatever spirit wants me to make. And knowing that everything is aligned for my best interest. Yeah. I also had that kind of thought too, that I just wanted to be, okay, okay, I understand things so much, no problem. How do you cleanse yourself after these spirit attachment removals? I've started doing them for people after watching your videos and learned this was possible. You started doing what? If you mean spirit attachments? But while you answer that question, let me answer the first question. How do I cleanse myself after? Okay, so I've started doing it, not just I've started doing cleansings every day. Like I would do usually like cleansing before, and then sometimes I would do it like after the session. Depends on I'll be exhausted after these sessions. Okay, it takes damn another life from me. It don't take life. It feels like it takes life from me. I got to start correcting my words. I ain't trying to manifest that shit. I'm exhausted after the sessions. Like literally, I feel drained from energy, and sometimes I'll do it later. And then sometimes, I wasn't doing it after every session, but especially with the request of my husband, like, listen, I'm gonna need you to start. Make sure you're cleansing after these sessions. I don't want no energy lurking. So, and I understand. I was like, you're right. I got to do that, regardless of how tired I am. I have to do that. So, I do certain cleansings with herbs and sage and certain resin and things like that. While also want to start like reincorporating like light cleansings where I basically do, if you've heard of like healing light, where you go into meditation and you imagine certain color of lights, etc., cleansing you or opening up your chakras, etc. So I'm going to start doing that with the space that I'm in, but also throughout my entire house, just to cover it. So I do that. I'm going to start doing those. But I do the saging. I do. I wear my certain protective stones. I have a lot of protective stones around me and in the room. I'll use those as well. What else do I do? I take my spiritual baths. What else do I do? Why am I going blank right now? I know I'm missing something. I just can't remember right now. Forgive me. But yeah, that's just to give you an idea. That's some of the things I do. So you've been doing exorcisms? I don't do exorcisms, honey. I don't do exorcisms. No. That's different from spirit attachment or spirit releasement. That's exorcism and spirit releasement. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because when I grew up and what I've grown to know exorcisms as is a lot different from what I'm doing. And spirit releasement or entity releasement. Intense and frightening. Okay, yeah, I would think so. Hats off to you, honey. I'll leave that work to you. I'm good on that. But you put your heart in that. Yeah, your spirit is so beautiful. Thank you for it. No problem. I appreciate it, my chica. We all got our gifts, and that just happens to be one of mine, to be naturally say loving and just doing everything with love and patience and understanding. Yeah. But yeah, I don't do the exorcism. Everything, my spirit releasements are always done from respect and love. And like I said, I speak to them because like they are, still in this life. Because, energy never dies. And they understand that. Well, some of them don't understand, don't know that, aren't aware of that. But I understand that. And so I don't approach anything with fear. I don't talk to them in, the typical way that you might see somebody else in a movie talking about exorcism and, casting out demons and shit. Yeah, because I don't work with that stuff. I'm good on that. I've been speaking to the attachments. The dead do get released, but then I exercise the dark entities. Okay. All right. Hats off to you, honey. You love it. If you like it, I love it. But yeah, that's not my lane. I'm good on that. Yeah. How much time I got left? Oh, about 7-8 minutes. Got 7-8 minutes left, y'all. Any other questions? No, I didn't. Oh gosh. Yeah, so I have a set schedule. I can't just drop everything and do your session like that. You can go to my site and click the link and choose a date and time. And yeah, we can do it on that day, right? Yeah, sorry. Sure, any advice for those who still may have attachments but do not yet have them released? So the only way that I'm aware of in getting attachments, because you should ask for advice for those who still may have attachments but do not have them yet released. If I understand the question correctly, you're asking, I guess, how to release them if they don't have them. If they have them, I'm not sure I answered that question, but I was saying, if you still have attachments, the only way around is to get rid of to have them released. Once you have them released, then it's up to you to keep your vibration high, because that's how they're able to attach. when you're in a situation and you're stressing about something, then yeah, they definitely will find a way to slide right on in, because it's like you're wide open. It makes it easy for them to just connect. If you're on two different, frequencies, you all the way up here and they down here, there's no way in the hell they're going to be able to make it up there to attach to you. A305 Capricorn girl. How can we book a session with you? Okay, so to book a session, you can go to the website. I think the link is in the description box, but it's neoshihypno.com. Oh, actually, I can type it here. You just go to the link and click on book a session. You choose which session you want, and then there are dates, and attached to those dates are times. You can select a date and time. You enter the deposit along with your information, and you are good to go. Oh, well, after you do that, of course, you still have to sign the client agreement. And then once you receive a confirmation from myself, then you're locked in and you're good to go. How was the pizza last night? Listen, my son almost burnt the pizza. I was upset. It was too cooked. I guess you could say it was too brown. It wasn't supposed to be all brown, but it was so good. I ate it now. I ain't gonna say I ain't eat it. I was hungry. But it wasn't as it should have been. Don't have any more questions. Just looking forward to having my session. Looking forward to having my session with you. If you do go up on your prices before I book, you all right, chica? Oh, even if you do go up on your price before I book, okay, gotcha. No problem. My pleasure. Like advice people can use to stay strong until they get help from. I mean, if you have an attachment, and so again, because they affect you in different ways, it's kind of almost like, how do you know what is you versus what's the attachment? So, if anything, the best piece of advice I can give is just keep your vibrations. Try as much as possible to keep your vibrations high so you don't have any more attachments. Because I'm telling you, listen, and not just that, like when you vibrate higher, the attachments, like they don't want to stay, especially if they're there for a negative reason, or they feeding off of you in a certain way. When you raise your vibration, they most of them don't want to stay in that type of environment. They like to feed off of you and influence you in certain ways, and 99% of the time it is a negative influence. So just keep your vibrations high. That's what I would suggest. So you don't have no more jumping on you, because I've had clients, like I said, 10 to 15, 20, 30 at the most was the most. So yeah, I get advice for people. Okay. Link is in the description. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm supposed to give you a link. Sorry. But you're getting distracted all the time. Oh shit, I gotta go. I'll give you this link, and then you can book there. What else? I'm sorry. Okay, let me answer your other questions before I go. Keep the vibration strong. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Ashara. My pleasure, Stella. Family stream. Hey, greetings, ma'am. Can you tell me, ma'am? I ain't old like I'm saying with you. Can you tell me what energies I'm connected with, please? So again, like I was just telling people, I'm not a psychic. I don't have those gifts like that to be able to tell you about yourself. But when my sessions, I do hypnosis sessions that allow you to be able to tap into that information yourself, and you can tell me. Yeah. Or 305 Capricorn. What you laughing for, girl? Sure, Nocturne, your past life regression videos are amazing. The sessions of extraterrestrial lifetimes are cool. Yeah, they are. They're always cool. I'll try to share those. I think that y'all be interested in, that you might enjoy, especially if it's intriguing to me. I'll be like, you know what? Let me see if they're gonna let me share this part, because this is pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, 2 minutes. 2 minute countdown. Oh, no, not even that. 1 minute. My client ain't even here yet, is she? Let me see. Nah, she ain't here yet. So y'all lucky. She get here. Have a great weekend. You know, I will always review with you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. And I will always help when I can. No problem. Okay. So let's make sure I got everything. Okay, good. I know, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Okay, so here's the deal. I will stay until my client chimes in. I'm waiting for her to come in. If I can answer questions, I will do that while I'm here. It's 4 o'clock. Yeah, I got the opportunity right now. My client's running. Look like she she got 10 minutes. That's one thing. If you schedule for a certain time, do not come late. I'm telling you. I have 3 children and my schedule is really full. I can only sacrifice only so much time if you're late, because it's like I stay later if I need to during the session to help you. If there's something more coming up and it's going past our 3-hour mark, I will stay to help. But I'm not going to be waiting around for a half an hour, 45 minutes or whatever until you come and then still have to put in overtime. That's not going to work for me. And I have other things I have to tend to. So there is a 10-minute late extension, I guess you could say. You get up to 10 minutes to be late. After that, you're going to have to reschedule. Did you get hypnotized prior to learning hypnotism? How does it feel from your experience to go past that progression? So I've never before I started this, I've never been hypnotized, not in a typical manner, no, never. But I always loved I used to watch the things on the little videos on YouTube all the time of, the stage hypnosis where they're like making people act crazy and silly. I used to love those. I'd be like, man, how are they doing that? That's so cool. But I never even considered and thought that I'd be doing incorporating that, into what I'm doing now. It's funny. Oh, how does it feel from your experience to go past that progression? So, how you experience past life regression is usually in one of the 3 ways, but sometimes it's a combination. The first way could be through having visual images, like you might have, like you might see certain things, like you'll just get flashes of photos or like little video clips, but you won't see it clear, like with your eyes open. You more so see it in your mind's eye. Very similar to daydreaming, but for me, it's always been like a clear picture of an image in my mind, but not clear as my eyes open, but clear enough where I'm like, okay, I see this. Like, for example, on my last past life regression, the one I was telling you about yesterday. The black man, 1942 or 47 in the South, whose name is James. I saw the dirt road very clear that he was on. I saw the car, the truck, the old truck that was broken down, like of that year, like one of the old school trucks. It's like silver, like a silverish, grayish color. I saw who was my brother in that life underneath the truck as if he was fixing it. And then, so I saw a whole lot of things very clear. And then another way you might see it is through having thoughts pop into your mind. So you might say, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that. Like however it comes to you, might have things pop into your mind. And then the other way could be through having it's a very strong knowing. You'll just know what's happening. You'll just know. It'll come to you. You'll be like, oh. Like for example, in the same past life with James, I'm waiting on the side of the road, and I realize all of a sudden I get this knowing of, oh shit, we're not supposed to be here. We got to get out of here before sundown. We're in the wrong part of town. I'm pretty sure y'all can understand why. I'm not gonna tell the whole story, but I realized, we weren't supposed to be there, and that made me like, I just got really super emotional, very like scared, very like nervous, just like super nervous. Like we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. And that's where the emotions started to come in. So you will feel a hell of a lot of emotion. Most people do in their past life. And you will experience a very strong knowing. You'll just know what's happening. You might say, you'll know that you're getting married. You'll know that you're at a park. You'll know you're here. You'll know why you're there. You know who's there, who this person is. Like, you'll know everything. But like I said, sometimes people get it in different ways. Sometimes they don't get the images. They'll just have the very strong knowing. And everybody experiences it differently. So I can't tell you how you're going to experience it. I can tell you one of the ways that you may experience it. But that's been, my experience with it when I experience it. I've gotten all three. I've gotten the images, I've gotten the knowing, and my client's here, and I've gotten the thoughts that pop into my mind. So my client's here. She's good in 5 minutes. All right, cool. So I gotta go, y'all. We'll talk and do this again later. I hope I answered everybody's question. I think I did. Real quick. Do regressions ever happen like PTSD flashback? I don't want to answer that right now. I can't tell you why I can't answer that, but that's a really long question. But I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go. All right. Appreciate y'all. Peace.